2020 BMW X5 doing the front brakes. Here's what you need. E16 Torx. You're gonna need a 6mm Allen key, ratchet, torque wrench, a little brush to clean it up. Here's our new clips. Here's our new brake pads. We also have a new brake rotor for it. You're gonna need a new brake pad wear sensor for just the driver's side. And then I also have this tool you're gonna see to push in these 4-piston calipers on the front. To make my life easy, I've got a battery-powered ratchet and also some hooks to hang up the caliper once we get it off. So we're gonna fire through with this. The first thing we're gonna do is pop out our old clip. Then we're going to loosen and take off our caliper bracket. And it's gonna go actually pretty fast to get this all apart. I already did the other side, so let's get to it. All right, step one is we're gonna get this upper clip here pushed back out. I just used a hammer and a screwdriver. Let's see how easy it goes. See if we can just wiggle it out. All right, there goes that clip. No big deal. Now we're gonna use our ratchet with that E16, and we're gonna take off, let me show them these bolts back here. So we're gonna try to crack these loose. So that one's loose. We're gonna go down to this little guy here. And once they're loose, I'm gonna put on my electric ratchet and zip them off the rest of the way. So here we'll do the top one. We'll do our bottom one. Go. Okay. We're gonna hang up this caliper with our little hooks here. You don't need these. Any bungee cord, pretty much anything to hold this thing up. So let's get our brake caliper off. There it goes. We're gonna hang it here. Nice little hole over there. The next thing we have to do, here's our brake pad sensor. It's pretty hard to get it off the clip here, so we're just gonna follow it all the way up, and it's eventually gonna end up going in this little box up here. So here's our box. There's two little tabs on the top. Just lift up on them, this little guy. That'll open up. And our bottom one here is our brake pad wear sensor. So there it is. We're just gonna have to looks like I might have to lift up on that to take it out. So let me grab a little pick tool. Maybe our screwdriver will get it for us. I doubt it, but maybe. There it goes. All right, we got it out. So here's our brake pad wear sensor. I guess the harness right here. So that thing's out. Let's get our rotor off. That's with our 6mm. Here's our ratchet. All right, so that one's nice and loose. Here's that little bolt we gotta take off. The rotor should fall off for us. There goes the rotor. Rotor's off. Now we're gonna go over here to our actual brake pads. Now, the last side fought me a little bit. That's why you got the hangers there. So I'm gonna use a little pry bar to get these things started. There goes one. And then here comes our other one. Now we have to pull our brake pad wear sensor out. Here's how this thing works. As the brake pads start to wear out and get thinner and thinner, eventually this sensor is gonna touch the rotor we just removed. Once it touches that rotor, it sends the signal, and on his car, the dashboard says, brake pad sensor, replace brake pads. So at the very end of this, we're gonna have to reset that brake pad monitor, which shouldn't be a big deal. All right, we have it pretty much apart. The only thing left to do is take off, there's 4 little clips in here. And if we look at this clip, the big side is on the outside and the little part of the clip is on like the inside of the caliper. So we've got 4 of these. Let's get all 4 of them off. There goes number 2. There goes number 3. There goes number 4. All right, so they're all off. And what I would like to do next is I'm gonna clean up this caliper with a little bit of brake cleaner. Nothing crazy. Here comes the wire brush. Here comes the brake cleaner. And we're gonna clean where all those clips were at. Where each clip's at, we're gonna give it a nice little brushing. This car is only 3 years old, pretty new. I'm actually surprised it needs brakes already. The mileage, I don't know. So we're gonna keep cleaning this up. We'll give it another spray. Get everything nice and clean then. All right, so we're gonna have to push these pistons back in because the pistons are extended. So we're gonna push those back in. I have a fancy tool. A lot of times you can get away with using like just some big pliers and clamp on them, but this tool is gonna put the pistons back in evenly. So start pushing the piston pins in. Sometimes easier said than done. There they go. Okay. So I'm gonna slowly push it and you'll see this piston start going back in. I'm not forcing it. I'm not going super fast. If it pushes back at me to stop pulling, I'm not gonna force it in, and I'll make sure that my tool isn't caught on something or anything like that. But these seem to be going in no problem. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. All right, why don't you stop the video for now?